Greetings, humans! So today, as is obvious from up there, my next Disney Crochet magazine has arrived. Or a set of 4 Disney Crochet magazines have arrived. Will admit, I haven't actually made or finished anything from the last set recently because I've been working on some top secret projects. So, I mean, Christmas is coming up, so there's lots of projects I can't actually show until late December or early January. But we have patience, so we can work on it. So I just feel there's going to be a lot of scrunching today. However, I have bought a load of headbands so that I can make some Mickey ears. So far today, I haven't actually looked at any of these magazines yet. I've literally just got them. So I'm going to be just as surprised as you are when I see this. All I've done is cut open the tops of the magazines. So apologies, this is also going to be a crinkly video because there's going to be a lot of plastic bags. But, oopsie. Yeah, I don't think this is. Kicking it off with number 3. For a start, little crinkle. We've got these 2 balls of yarn. So this green is much nicer in real life than it looks on the video. It's not picking up quite how bright it is. And then another teeny tiny 10, I think that's 10-gram ball of white. There's a slight chance it's now not going to refocus on me because it's tried to focus on yarn. No. It may decide to at some point. It may not. But hey, doesn't matter because we're going to be looking at this anyway. Don't know if we'll focus on that either now. But hey. Oh, I'm back in focus. So in this one, we've got a Jungle Book square, which is just a nice little granny square. Just saying, you can see in that photo how cool that blanket's going to look when it's done. So that's just instructions on how to do a granny square, but I don't really need those because I already know how. Got some Disney Princess headbands. Trying to focus on my head poking out rather than the actual issue. You? Ah, there we go. I don't know if these are for children's heads or adults' heads. Kind of looks like it's designed for kids. Oh, but it looks like it can be adjusted. And apparently this project is great. This project is a great one for using leftover oddments of yarn. Well, I have plenty of leftover yarn. So I guess plenty of princess headbands. I've just got a how to treble crochet. We do love a good treble crochet. Dory keyring. Although, given Dory's memory, I'm not convinced I'd trust a Dory keyring, because I'd assume I'd end up losing it. But hey. Oh, and Winnie the Pooh coasters. I love Winnie the Pooh. Because he represents pure chaos. And that is that for that issue. It's also got, like, I think that was a how to block at the back. Is it? It looked like it could have been. Oh yeah, it's got a little thing about how to block your work. But hey, that's not the most interesting bit. So, issue 4 comes with another green, which is darker than the last one. Are you going to focus? We are going to focus. No, I'm not going to focus on. Ooh. And then a yellow and a black. It's an orangey yellow rather than yellowy yellow. I've actually got my Baby Yoda bag down here. That was the Good Vibes Yarn one for people who saw my first of their videos. But I figure, you know, Baby Yoda is probably a good match for the Disney magazine. Then issue 4. I really need to invert this camera at some point. I keep getting to do that. So yeah, today's square is bees because it's the Winnie the Pooh square. No, the whole. Isn't it funny how a bee likes honey? Buzz, buzz, buzz. I wonder why he does. Ooh! Frozen scarf. And that's the one. I've now not got the yarn to hand, but I got the sparkly blue yarn from Good Vibes Yarn, and I think that would look quite cool with that. So we'll be trying that. Oh, and now we've got a thing about wet blocking, which is how you turn a project from looking a bit wibbly to actually having structure. Treble 2 together tutorial. Now this I think I'm going to have to make for my nephew, because I've got a 6-year-old nephew. Although actually I think he's got a little brother who's 3 now, who I think would probably also look absolutely adorable in that, so may need to be that. And what's the point? It kind of reminds me of my big sister. Not that my sister looks like an alien, more that I just seem to remember Toy Story and well, actually Monsters Inc. was the one I watched. I have a vivid memory of watching, but you know, I feel like it would be quite a good one for him. I think they'd quite like it. I wonder if it actually says what kind of size it's looking for. Yes, it's about a 46 centimetre circumference. So measure my nephew's head. It might be a bit of a weird request to make. Got a Dumbo pillow. So I've got that circus feel to it. Although to me it kind of looks like a sweet rather than a circus ring. Like if you told me that was mint, then I'd happily also consider that to be a Wreck-It Ralph project. But hey, and that is that for issue 4. And yes, I did just hit myself in the face with that magazine. Issue 5. Oopsie. And we have a light pink and a dark pink. And from that, sorry if my mic made a noise there, I managed to hit it. Our next square is apparently a tangled square, and it has that kind of 4 mini granny squares together, which is very cute. Next bit is little flower hair clips, which again are kind of cute. But probably not one for my nephew there, but potentially one for my niece, and definitely one of my mini cousins would go nuts for that. Got a Daisy Duck sleep mask, which does look quite cute, but also vaguely terrifying. Then, I think this was one of the ones I was actually looking forward to. Got Woody and Jessie pillow covers, which I really like. I think they're cool. And I think that's that for that issue. But I'm not going to complain about that, because those 2 pillows are going to take quite a while. Particularly when you've got an attention span of a drunk mosquito. And finally, for issue 6, we've got that's actually more of a beige, although it looks yellow there, and a light blue. That bag is not going to be big enough once these projects get bigger, or once the issues carry on and I've got a lot of them. Ooh, that's a pretty square. Mickey and Minnie yellow flower. No idea what that's got to do with Minnie and Mickey, but hey. Toy Story e-reader case, which again is cute. Kind of reminds me of, you know, like the original Windows, well, probably not original when I was born, the Windows home screen with the hills and the clouds. I know what I mean. I hope everyone else knows what I mean. I've got a double treble stitch tutorial, which, for those of you who don't crochet, the names do begin it gets a bit silly, because after a double treble, you end up with, I believe, a treble treble. Which does, I will admit, sound absolutely daft. Ooh. I was going to say it sounds daft, but then I got distracted by that. Tangled purse. How cool is that? That is really cool. I like that. Oh, and it's got a felt lining. I was going to say. Aha! I was slightly wrong. The next one is a triple treble. You cannot crochet while drunk or give crochet instructions while drunk. Yeah, triple treble, double treble. Bleh. I can barely do it sober. And finally, in this thing, there it is. Finally, for this issue, we've got the Finding Nemo ombre blanket, which is kind of cute. And I guess if you wanted to make it humorous, you could always add the Swedish ending onto it. In the back, we've got a little snippet of things to come in the future. I might show you some of the ones from the other issues too, because I don't know when we get these, but you know, there's like an Elsa crown and Mickey puffy, seaty thing, Merida blanket, Tigger rug. I think it was this one that was something that looked quite cool in the back. In one of the issues, there's a Snow White jumper, which I think is really cool. Thanks for watching today. Sorry if there was a rather abrupt cut there. There was a lot of talking, so I had to trim the original video, and then I took 3 or 4 attempts to film this because it turns out I'm really bad at wording things right. So, tell me what projects in this you thought looked cool. Is there anything that you go, ooh, that looks epic? Or anything where you go, oh, you're paying money for that? You know, be honest. Anything that looks cool, say it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time. As always, please convince the algorithm you like me by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting that little bell button so then you get a notification when I upload stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm bad at remembering to do that myself, but I tend to be better at remembering when I get told to do it. So, yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.